One reason the state is proposing changes to the Mining and Petroleum Acts is given its struggles in the past to fund projects and the low growth in GDP compared to the country's debt.
How Minister Kua proposed that, he said that it's important that Papua New Guinea moves to a production sharing contract system and away from our existing royalty tax system. So, John, why is the industry pushing back on this, particularly since the systems are well established in oil and gas industry worldwide? This is the PSC system, John.
And the government's proposed change from a royalty and tax regime to a production sharing regime calls for wider consultation from the industry and other affected stakeholders. Industry experts, through this webinar, highlighted how the production sharing regime has worked in countries around the world.
So I think the move to PSC, in summary, we've got to be very careful. It's not a panacea that's going to give us an instant fill up on government take somehow. We have a pie that's a certain size. It has to be split to pay off the investment and then a profit split between the investor and the state. We can engineer that through either system, but going to a PSC will bring in a lot of uncertainty, which will stall investment for a while. When it's established, it is less efficient than a royalty tax system and much harder to administer. And if you're not a regulator familiar with administering these, you'll probably find that companies that are more expert at working in these regimes will certainly be able to advantage themselves out of them. So I don't think it gives you an easy way to a bigger government take.
Former State Minister Arthur Somare was part of the panel and highlighted how crucial it is for the government to ensure wide consultation to cover all stakeholders in the industry, most importantly the resource landowners.
A poor decision or a bad decision is not just felt by the 33 members of the executive government, it's felt right across the entire constituent representative. So 111 members of Parliament will feel the effects of a poor or bad decision.
The Chamber of Mines and Petroleum will continue to engage stakeholders through webinars. Mining Minister Johnson Tuke and Petroleum Minister Karenga Kua were both invited to the seminar on Monday to share the government's views on this area and take questions from stakeholders, but both sent apologies. The next seminar is scheduled at the start of next month. Ruth Rungula, National EMTV News.